it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here along with Jools.
Hello!
All right, so we're actually over here right outside of the Nintendo booth at PAX West 2016, and I found the wandering Jools over here, and we're going to actually do a quick interview with a little bit of gameplay of his brand new game called Chicken Wiggle. There we go. Look at that awesome design over there. The pixel art is fantastic, by the way.
Thank
just
you,
saying.
Appreciate it.
All right, so for all of you guys in the YouTube universe that are not familiar with Chicken Wiggle, why don't you tell us a little bit about what the game is?
Yeah, it's silly. Obviously, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's about the improbable duo of a chicken and a worm. So a little baby chicken has a backpack with a worm in the back. And the story sets up, I won't give too much away, but there's something that happens at the beginning, and their friends are kind of taken away, and they have to then go on a big adventure to rescue them. That's kind of like the quick version of what's going on.
Okay, awesome. Now that we know a little bit about the storyline, tell us about what the game actually plays like.
Yeah, it's basically a platform puzzle game. It's a mixture of the two. There's lots of kind of jumping and kind of typical platform kind of gameplay, which is really solid and tight, but then it has the puzzle elements where you'll have to think a little bit. There'll be some levels like, how do I get over there? How do I do that? But it has the action as well, where you grapple. I should get to the beginning first.
Yeah.
You can jump, but your jump is very limited. So you really rely on your friend, the worm, who can grapple like far distances to hoist you up to high platforms or across chasms. So they work really well as a team, and you have to use that very much everywhere to get through the game. And you even grapple the enemies. So you kind of slap them with a worm, and they get kind of stunned, and then you peck them to spin them off the level. So it's a really cool little duo, and that was what we focused on, was the balance of those two characters relying on each other to get through the game.
That's awesome. Now, for those of you guys that are not familiar with Jools and what he does, why don't you tell us about what you've done in the past? And I'm pretty sure that some of you guys out there have probably already played his games.
Maybe. I hope so. If not, check them out. Mutant Mudds was one of the first games in the eShop in 2012 that we released. And since then, we've also done Zeo Drifter, Bomb Monkey, Moon Chronicles that I think someone may have spent some time with, which is really cool.
Time with Moon Chronicles,
yeah, so a bunch of stuff. That was with Renegade Kid, and recently I've gone solo with the 2E, my new company. But with it, I have taken all of the 2D games from Renegade Kid. With my business partner Greg, taking all the 3D games with his new company, Infinitesimo. So I'm kind of very much focused on the 2D stuff, and all of the 2D games are ones that I personally worked on with Renegade Kid. I'm kind of continuing that vibe because I love it, and I want to focus more on that kind of genre.
Awesome. So, if you guys are excited, let's do this. We're going to go through and we're going to try a pre-build of the game, and let's give it a shot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the Chicken Wiggle playable demo over here at PAX West.
This is the first time it's been videoed. By the way.
Really? That's awesome.
This is the very first time.
Cool. All right, so taking a look at it, the basic mechanic is press B to jump. You press the A button to peck. You can peck in multiple directions, up, down, left, right. His jump is kind of small, so you can't really rely on that too much.
Yep.
And then pressing the Y button allows you to launch out your little worm friend and go from there. That's pretty cool. So tell me about the dynamic between these guys.
Yeah, it's really fun because, like you said, the chicken jumping is really limited. He can go around. He can jump like that gap, for example. So you can do a space medium size, but the worm really, allows them to get to much further places. And the cool thing is, as far as dealing with enemies, all the chicken has is a little peck, as we're about to see. So you really want to use the worm to stun an enemy, boosh, and then you can peck him with the A button. So you can peck them without stunning them first if you want to, but obviously it makes it much easier. It's a safer approach.
And then what are these collectibles going to do for us?
So there's a few collectibles in the game. Collecting the gems there, there's the fun letters there. Every level has the 3 fun letters. And if you collect all of those in a tower, in a world, that will then unlock the secret world. So it's a completion bonus, as well as like being able to 100% each level, but also unlocks secret stuff as well.
Very nice. And we just passed the checkpoint over there, right?
Yes. So so there's checkpoints to make it
a little bit more manageable, right?
Not too challenging to get through. As we'll get to in a little while with the editor, which is built into the game, the user can also place those as well. You can actually place as many as you like.
Oh, very nice.
So really set up a lot of unique things. There we go, boom, you got all the 3 fun letters. Woo!
Yeah, made it. And then here's our friend,
and then
right?
you grapple the lock off to free your friend. Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Right. Nice little pun there.
Had to do it. Had to take the opportunity.
Okay, so that was level 1,
Yep.
which is called Rescue. We're going to go to level 1, 2, Grapple. It's going to be pretty fun. Now, is there anything dynamic happening on the bottom screen throughout the gameplay?
There's absolutely
not.
not happening on the bottom screen.
Got it.
Very much a single screen experience. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So we'll focus on this then.
Now, you notice when you grapple, the enemies pause their movement.
Yeah, I did notice that.
It gives you the advantage of being able to kind of control the situation.
Oh, got it.
There that kind of push you back to the beginning. Now, some of this artwork, it's just like, not an early build. I mean, some of the game is very much finished, some isn't. But for example, that wind that you went into, the plan is to have that animated, for example, to kind of really sell the wind factor.
Got it.
So there's a few things in the game that aren't done yet, but some things are very done. So it's kind of a mixture of the two. Yeah, that crazy guy.
He's like in a precarious spot there.
He's like, oh man.
I gotta like drop a little bit.
Yeah, I might want to let him go and then get back to him. He's like, he's not looking too happy about that. All right, here we go.
So what is he, like a little skull guy?
Yeah, he's a little skeleton guy. Oh, nicely done. And he's a fun little dynamic enemy. Again, in the editor, you can place him, and you don't have to worry about scripting or setting up his boundaries. You can put him down, and he just does his little thing. He goes up and down steps. He has his own little AI, which is pretty adorable. Like there, he's jumping over the gaps.
Nice.
He's pretty capable, that little guy.
That's very
So watch out
cool.
for him. And these guys are examples of just simple, static enemies, of course.
Oh, I didn't find like the U and the N on this though.
So you can grapple that cage from quite a distance. So you grapple the padlock to kind of spin it off.
Yeah.
And you'll find in some levels you'll be actually approaching the cage from the other side.
Okay.
So
you have to go around it for the lock.
Exactly. You
Oh,
have to
that's
go around
crazy.
it.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the next one. Amazing. Yeah.
Amazing. Fantastic.
Very, very fantastic. Okay, so here we go. We got some wind elements that's going to be pushing me around a bit.
This was a super fun level design because I set myself the challenge of how can I make a level interesting with only the wind.
Yeah. And how are we going to get that
exactly.
F
And this
over
is a
there?
nice introduction
hidden walls.
That's right.
Dude, just like in Zeo Drifter, man, I'm telling you.
Zeo, super challenge. I like those things. They're fun.
That's great.
Yes, this is neat. It was kind of just to convince myself, can a level be made with just wind tiles? And it actually worked out really nice. So again, getting back to the editor, the user can really go crazy with this. And I use the editor built into the game to make all of these levels. So there's nothing in these levels that the user can't do themselves, which is really fun.
Interesting. Okay.
What to do?
Yeah, what to do? Okay, well, obviously not back that way.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a perplexing one. It's
interesting.
kind of travel around.
Oh, here we go. Can we through? You can't go through.
No.
What the heck?
Where to go?
All right. Wow, totally stumped here. My tongue. I keep on wanting to call it a tongue, but it's actually the little.
You're thinking of Yoshi, right?
Yeah, I am thinking of Yoshi.
It does have some Yoshi, some Yoshi love in there. No, let's go up there and see where we can go from up that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky, but you can find if you kind of go with the flow here. There we go. Now we're talking.
Pay attention. Okay, go.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
there we go.
So we made that. All right, paying attention here.
So now, if you want to go for the gems, it's gonna.
That's gonna bring me all the way back.
It's a bit devious. It's gonna take you off track.
I should have looked at that before I did it.
Yeah, it's a bit crafty, this one.
Oh, I gotta go upwards. All right, let's go. Here we go.
So there's quite a variety, obviously in the levels that you can create. Some can be very straight from left to right. Some can be very mazy like this. Or you can be very vertical. It's really up to you, which is nice. Oh, there's another fun letter. That's cool.
And then we're gonna go around one more time.
See if we can find that last fun letter somewhere. Oh no!
Another time around. That's all right.
Yeah, this is fun.
This is a pretty intense map.
Yeah, it probably won't be level 2 in the final game, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say okay, so I can't go that way. Is this all the way back? Oh no! Wait, hold on.
It is.
I can't. No, dang, you can't push her through. Oh, okay. Man!
Oh yeah,
this is super devious.
It is. It really is devious. There'll probably be a mild version of this before this level's introduced, I think. Oh
yeah, that's right. I gotta go down. Got it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
But it's really fun, and I think it demonstrates nicely that you can make something quite fun and complex from a very, very simple single element.
That was totally not the way.
Just the wind and the maze adds a lot of.
I gotta go like all the way down somehow.
Yeah, to work your way around to that part. No.
Oh, come on. My memory is that of a goldfish or a worm in this case.
There we go.
Come
Here we
on.
go.
All right, let's go. We got this.
Awesome. You're doing great, man.
All right, here we go.
All right. So I'll give you. So yeah, maybe you go to the left.
We're gonna go down,
There we
right?
go.
Okay. And we're just gonna. There's the
final
N.
N. Does he take it?
Yeah,
Does
you know
he
what?
go?
We're gonna.
Okay, we
We've
go.
already spent this much time on the level, so let's just go.
You're kind of a completionist,
Yes.
right? You have to get all the goodies.
And see, that's pretty cool. Like as someone who likes to complete games, getting 100% rankings on them, you know, that's cool to go through and do that. And you're going to get rewarded, right?
Yes,
you were saying that you can get
You
rewarded with.
unlock secret levels by doing that. So you can make that jump. Yeah, you're good. There we go. Yay!
Oh my goodness! Wow, that level is behind us. I didn't have to memorize that anymore, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. But you were asking for harder levels earlier, right?
Yeah.
Right. All right. So that was level 3.
Okay, so this one's called Secrets.
Ooh.
Secret passages, baby.
Yeah, baby.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
And this is showing you the destructible.
Destructible
type of.
Okay, so but I got to pick and choose what I want to destroy.
Exactly. You have to be kind of careful. Very good. And you're very expertly demonstrating it. You can when you're grappling on hanging from a ceiling, you know, you can peck to the left, peck to the right, peck up, peck down. You can grapple from that location as well.
Oh, and these guys fly. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so there's the first death. So there's no health bar. It's one hit kill. But I mean, jumping back into the screen.
Yep,
touch screen in the bottom.
Yeah, that one's not. There we go.
All right, so I got to go collect my F again. Okay, no worries.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
There we go.
I don't know if you can hear the little cute little twerp.
Yeah, I can hear the little chicken noises.
Yeah, the little peck noise. Adorable. Love that. Tweet. I said twerp.
Yes,
I don't know why I said twerp.
Twerp? You little twerp.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, so we got that. All right, so now, being careful, dropping through, knocking them out.
Nicely done. Excellent.
Oh, no, you have to stun them? Or you can... it's like frame perfect,
It
right?
is. It's pretty narrow. That's something we're probably actually going to improve a little bit. But yeah, right now it's very exacting. If you don't...
have, like, and the range for his little pack is like what, like 3 pixels?
Nothing, yeah. He really relies on his friend.
Yeah, that's fine. That's funny. That's really funny.
And it's fun, as I'm sure you can imagine, like those destructible elements, you can create some really fun like mazes with that. You can find yourself in a predicament where like, oh, I've got rid of everything. I need to jump on that to get to wherever. But in some situations there'll be what's called a reset switch. So you can hit that and it will bring them all back.
Okay. A reset
so you
switch.
can kind of try again. Actually, I think a reset switch might be coming up in a little bit.
I see.
So you'll be able to see how that works.
Right, so I could go down if I wanted to, but I think I'm going to stay up.
Right.
I saw those wind things.
And you can just peck as well, those guys from beneath, which is nice.
Oh, got it.
Here we go, so that's a reset
this
switch
is the reset
right there.
switch.
And it's just an example of it, just brings everything back.
Brings everything right back, cool.
So some situations are specifically designed with that in mind. Oh my gosh.
Totally baiting them out for that one.
Stressing me out, man.
Baiting them out. I'm like, all right, come on, let's go, bring it.
Nice. Showing some expert pro gameplay
Pro
action
chicken
here.
wiggle over here, man.
Definitely pro in it, dude. Nice. So now there we go. And you had to jump in that situation.
Yeah.
So some people, there we go. Secret
FN,
tunnels.
man, FN.
Nicely done.
Okay, that one was really cool, using the destructible blocks. I enjoyed that one.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed.
All right,
here we go.
next?
We're doing 1-5 ghosties.
Oh, ghosties.
Ghost doors and hidden blocks.
You know how I like ghosts.
Indeed. All right, so we're going to go through. We're going to click on play.
There we go.
Let's
Perfect.
do it. Ghost. Whoa. Okay. So I have not come across any ghosts yet. Oh, and ghost blocks.
Oh yeah. So you got a little invisible block right there.
Okay.
So when you touched it, it made it appear, but then it goes away after a while.
Then it goes away. Okay.
It's a little tricky.
And I take it ghosts are going to be. Wow. All right. I did not see that being there. And it looks like he's just scraping the surface. So I gotta run if he's coming back.
Yeah. Yep. He's a tricky one. Nicely done.
Looks like I was pretty safe over here.
Nicely done.
Right. Okay. So now,
I don't know.
Oh my gosh,
there we go.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. Watch. Got it.
Good job. Nicely done.
All right, so
there we go.
Oh, did
Very
not
good,
expect
very good.
those, but the little items nearby.
Yep.
Okay, so it looks like we
Very
got
cool.
a locked door.
Yeah, locked door. Yep.
Okay, can't peck
Like,
through it. He's not a.
I reckon there'd be a key for that.
Hey, what do you know? So the key, you can already see on the top screen that you have the key in your inventory, right? So it's not something that you have to literally carry around. No. It's just in your...
And there may be situations where you can put down 3 keys, 4 keys, even of the same color or different colors. With, so from a player, user perspective, you can use those quite flexibly as well.
Interesting. Okay, so what's going to
do
happen? Yeah, we need some sort of red key, but maybe leaps of faith.
Yes,
leaps of faith. Hey, what is that? Really? Done. Really? Holy cow, what is happening here? Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am playing this blind. I've never played this level before, but that was pretty awesome.
You're doing awesome. And you
so
can,
it's just like...
You can actually jump there. There's another block just beneath that.
Okay, got it.
You're doing the advanced move as usual, but there's a, you can do the... there's another way to get up there, but you're doing awesome, man. There we go. Here we go. It's flowing.
This is a good flow.
Yep.
Okay, so got the key. Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Keep going with that flow.
We're gonna keep going.
Keep going with that flow. That's right. You rewarded.
We're gonna get rewarded
Nicely
for going
done.
that. Yeah. Watch me land on a ghost. Oh.
Oh no, I'm not that mean.
Okay, I was gonna say.
No, it's safe down there.
Like spikes, and I assume you cannot touch any ghosts.
That is correct.
Right. Okay, so
you can't grapple them.
Oh man, that was
nicely
insane.
Done. Nicely done.
All right, so what now? Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Whoa, okay, so he's playing the game too. That's cool.
Yep.
Was that easy to program as well, or are they just doing it on their own because the platforms are there?
They're doing it on their own because the platform's there. So again, the user can do that. You just put platforms down that are one space apart, and the enemy will just do that.
Okay.
Yeah, they have their own built-in AI, which is really fun to play with, and it's kind of scary from a player's perspective because they're kind of you're not quite sure what they're going to do. You know, they can. So it's a really fun enemy to put in there. There is again, cheeky.
Okay, I see you. Okay, got it.
So it's fun because the enemies you'll see in this situation are actually revealing the blocks.
Yes, that's
so
really
they're
cool.
providing the hints. I'll give you a little hint. If you jump down the second hole from there, so not that one, but that one, you drop down there, you'll get a key. Very nice. And then if you go back up there, if you want to, there's like a little door to get the final fun letter.
The final fun letter. All right.
So getting a bit sneaky with
with hiding them there.
Yeah.
No, I can't go that way. I'll go this way.
Well, it's awesome to see you play this, man. You're all over it, which is great. Because not many people have played this yet, so it's awesome to see how
I'm
you're
really
doing.
excited for it. I mean, it's really fun. It's very smooth too.
Awesome.
Like I'm not having any issues with like movement control.
Excellent.
All right, so go back down again.
Oh my gosh.
I got clipped.
Yeah, down the very far one.
Oh, the very far one. All right.
Yeah.
But luckily we hit the checkpoint, so
yes.
we're going to be all right.
Pesky ghost.
Right, come on. I got clipped. That was like a 1 pixel clip, by the way.
No, I think unfortunately you may have to get the red key again.
That's all right. We know how to do that.
All right, we got it. Yeah, you can just jump from there. Oh
no.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Nicely done.
We got this.
Acrobat. Look at you. All over it.
Whoa.
Nice.
Man, that tongue is super long.
Yeah. Excellent.
We won't get that letter. We'll be all right.
You're pro in it now. You're like, yeah, I know what's up here. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Forget those guys. We ain't afraid of no ghosts. Let's just leave.
Yeah.
We're gonna straight up leave.
Nice.
Oh no, I missed jump.
It should also be said that you're not playing this under optimum positions. You're kind of like straddling the camera here.
That's
so
all right.
I'll give you some slack for that.
That jump. What?
Oh wow!
Whoa man!
Fearless.
Speed run! Speed run!
Oh wow! That was amazing, and that's on camera.
Yes! Oh my gosh! You know what? What if you included a speed run mode?
Oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool. Like go from point A to point B, put a little timer.
Yeah, as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah, dude! I would totally be on like the challenge mode.
Yep.
It would be Chicken Wiggle Super Challenge.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, get this key. Let's leave.
You can just drop down there if you want to.
Okay,
a relatively easy. So that'll show you where that was.
Oh, that's the end was.
Yeah.
Got it. And there was one little space where it didn't have the wind on it.
Right. Nice.
All right, that was a cool level.
Nicely
Hands down,
done.
one of the best levels yet.
Nicely done.
All right.
And I think there's maybe one more in this first tower that we haven't seen yet.
All right, so here we go. It's going to be 1-6 Helmets? Where
Helmets?
are all of the keys?
What?
Helmets? Question mark? Okay, helmets.
So now,
all
with
right.
those guys at the top there are now wearing football helmets, naturally.
Okay. So you probably can't lick them to stun them.
Let's see. Let's see what
All right,
happens.
let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay, so you're knocking their helmets off. They go a little slower. Got it. Okay.
So it's like an extra level of strategy you have to use to get past them.
Yep. Give it another shot. All right, so a little bit more strategy.
There's 3 locked doors there as well, so there's 3 keys to find in this level.
Dude, whoa, man, that was
wow,
tough. I did not mean to do
close.
that.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I tried jumping and pecking. Dude, that's so frame perfect.
Yeah, we're probably going to make that a bit more generous.
Okay, I was going to say. I'm like, I know how high I can jump. All right, let's see. Let's try that again. I could easily peck him. We'll stun him. Dude, are you?
Okay, no, you were robbed. You were robbed there. You were robbed. That wasn't fair.
Oh, man. Okay, no worries. We got this. We got this. All right, the last level of the playable demo here, ladies and gentlemen, at PAX West 2016. We're going to do it, of course. Look at that. That's exactly what I did before.
You got it. All
There's
right.
something here. Okay, there's nothing there. All right, so this is a reset switch. We're going to go through and make sure that we get these guys with a double worm. We're going to double worm them.
Yep.
Oh, gosh. I got to go.
Good job.
All right, here we go. We'll double worm from underneath.
Nice.
An upwards pack. I see a little area here for the first key.
Oh, what's that?
Great. Wait.
What was that? A little hint there.
Nice. Go up and over.
Very nice.
That was cool. I love the use of the different false walls. That's cool, man. Very cool. I like that in Zeo Drifter too. That was great.
Awesome.
Is there going to be like another?
So you have 1 key.
Yeah.
Yep. Now you
like
got 2 more to go.
an Easter egg room. Tell me you're going to hide a couple of them.
For
please.
sure, dude.
That'd be great.
For sure. No, it's already something that's already been created.
Okay, good.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's one of the first things I did actually.
Yes.
Because they're too much fun.
Okay, get that red key.
Very nice.
Anything over here? No. All right.
See, it's cool now that you're looking for like him. Mate, I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
Just drop down to your left.
I was really planning on it. Okay, what? All right, deal.
It's pretty safe, but yeah, I mean, you'd have to go hunting for that one for sure.
All right, so eyeballs.
Now
Have we come across these eyeballs
No,
yet?
I don't think so. I think it's the first time in this particular build. All right, let's see this. There we go. Nicely done. Now there's a variation on that theme now. Now you have to wrestle with Destructible, so it's fun to kind of combine these elements, you know?
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know if I should try to jump across or if I should... No,
and there's no checkpoint in this level.
There's no checkpoint. All right, I'll breeze through it. We got this. We got this. Maybe I'll do that hard part first. All right.
Nice.
No, that's pretty unforgiving. That's okay.
It is. We might need to make that a little bit more generous as well. I'm glad you're playing this.
We're getting a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about. What PAX is all about, right?
So I'm gonna go here. Yeah, because it's like if you miss the worm attack on the enemy and you go straight through.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah,
that's not cool at all.
Like you saw that one thing, like that.
It went through the eye. Yeah.
All right.
That is something we'll definitely have to fix because that's it's not.
What is that called? Like
fair.
hitboxes or something?
Yeah,
hitboxes on the
collision
enemy?
box.
Yeah,
totally.
box.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And the nice thing is those sort of things are so simple for us to change. You know.
Yeah.
It's literally a box, and what size does it need to be, kind of thing. So it's great to have this feedback of you playing and be like, great, we need to make that bigger. Because it's all about making it fair for the player, so they feel like if they die, it's their fault, not the game's fault. You don't have to feel like the game is working against you in an unfair way.
Okay, so here we go.
So what do you have? You have 2 so far.
It's not gonna work.
Let him do his thing and unstun himself, I guess. There we go.
This one, man. All right, here we go.
Very good.
Just wait for it.
I love the way they bounce into the wall.
Oh man, that was high risk, dude.
Yeah, it was. You were not messing around. Or maybe you are messing around.
I don't know. All right, here we go. That's it.
All right.
Okay, so we got the final key. We're gonna run.
Good job.
What about like a sprint button? Did you guys toy around with that? Like maybe hold R for sprint.
Maybe.
For speed run challenge mode.
Yeah.
Done.
You're all about the speed. You want the speed run, don't you?
I just want to like cling from up,
zip
down,
through it.
left, right.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really cool thing.
Yeah.
All right, so that was pretty awesome. We went through and we did all 6 levels
Very
of
good.
that. So what else do we have?
We have the built-in editor.
Okay, the built-in editor.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't we come back?
We go back over there. So this is the main thing. We've got create button there. We just jump right in. There's some levels already made. So let's just skip ahead to an empty slot. And then we can create one there. We can just ignore that, it's just stuff. And now we're into, now this is stylus time.
Okay,
so
this is stylus time,
Yeah.
got it. So tell me about the features of this. A lot of people online are comparing it to like a Mario Maker, which is fair game.
Yeah, for sure. So you'll see in the bottom screen there, you can set the name of the level, your name, the author's name.
Right.
You'll eventually have a level ID given to you once you've uploaded it to the server, and
Absolutely.
so you can share it with people. Beneath that, you'll be able to change the gameplay rules.
Right.
Right there's rescue, there's collect all the stuff, there's destroy all the stuff.
Remove the meanies, that's pretty cool.
So collect the key and you get to the door. So they're the kind of different gameplay rules that you can choose on. That's essentially, what do I need to do to complete the level?
Right.
So you could have a level that doesn't even have a little cage bird, it just has coins. And you have to collect all the coins, basically.
And you could have custom text that you want to describe things with?
Yeah, exactly. So you can put anything in this. This is essentially a sentence, you can devote to the game, whether it be a hint or something funny, whatever you want to put there, which is really fun. And then you can also define your own search tags, which would be really fun online. If you're looking for certain levels, like you're looking for Abdallah's levels, for example, you can just search for Abdallah, and then it will show everyone all of your levels, which would be great.
Okay, so it's like gotta kill them all. Bam. Get that nice grammar over there. All right, and then I think we're good to go, right?
Yeah.
We're just gonna start it up.
Yeah.
So what do we click on? Okay.
So now this is an empty canvas.
Empty canvas.
The bottom left shows you the tool that you can draw with, essentially.
Right. So you can pretty much go through and
you just go straight in there.
Make anything over there.
In the top left is really all of the gadgets you can play with. So once you open that up, you can scroll with the circle pad. You're showing that.
So let's move through and do erase that. Maybe put a block here. I'm trying to think. Okay.
You can do it one higher than that to get a maximum one if you want to.
Yeah. So one higher than this one.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go max on that. And maybe like one right here.
There we go.
Yep.
Perfect.
And then we should maybe pick one like right over here and here.
There we go.
So that way we can get up there.
Yeah,
all right.
perfect.
So now, how do we go through and make some enemies happen?
That's all. Yeah. So enemies, you got the little green goblin guy. That's where a bunch of the enemies are. So
So let's throw the skeleton dude.
All right. So now, let's see what he does. The fun thing is, why not?
Just throw a whole bunch of them.
See what happens.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're gonna throw a couple. You have 99 limit.
Yeah. So
of the skeleton.
You can do 100 enemies. Period.
100 enemies. Period. Okay.
So the nice thing is you can press play now, kind of see where it's at.
Oh yeah, let's go
Make some edits, go back, so you can really do it at your own pace,
Okay, so here we are. This is the level that we're just creating, going through. Oh man.
So the nice thing is they're localized to their little spot.
They will not jump off the ledge.
They will not.
Okay.
They're not kamikazes. They're not lemmings. No. So if there's a gap larger than one ahead of them, they will turn around.
Got it.
But if there's a gap that's just one, they will then jump across that gap. And obviously, as you can see here, they'll step up and down little jumps like that. So that was awesome. That was cool to see those guys, march along. That was awesome. Nice. And
that was beating the level because we said kill all the enemies.
There you go. Very good.
That was kind of challenging because they would all get stuck right in that one spot, and you had to kind of maneuver right around there.
Yeah. So now at this point, you would be able to. It's not working in this particular build, but then at this point, you would be able to hit the share button, and then it would upload it to the server, and then anyone can search for it, find it, play it, download it.
Cool. And then, like you were saying, you can go through and choose a level name, the author name. You got a level ID number that's going to be assigned once you upload it.
Absolutely.
So in case you want to share them with your friends, here's a level ID number. Or in case you don't have the level ID number, you got 4 tags over here.
Yeah. So you can put in your name or anything you like. This isn't functioning yet, but the art theme is something you will be able to choose as well. Yeah. There'll be at least 10 different visual themes you can choose from that changes the entire look of the level art. I think I'm really excited. Like I said, I use that to make the levels for the game.
Yeah.
And it's a joy. It's a joy to jump in there, and I can do it anywhere. I went on vacation recently to Europe, so I was making levels. On the plane, on the train. You can just
make
it's really fun.
Upload them,
yeah, it's really fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, when can we see Chicken Wiggle? When's an expected time?
All I'm kind of really saying right now is soon. So it's a pretty broad range. It's going to be pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to promise that it will be this year because it might not be, but I think early next year would be fair to say.
That's right. Take your time with it, make it good,
Yeah,
and
man.
just go from there. So guys, if you enjoyed all the content, definitely stay tuned to Chicken Wiggle. Definitely follow us on our social media. We could definitely put all that stuff in the description. But yeah, that's it. I had a blast with it. It was really fun. I got the hang of it really easily, and I can't wait to make some levels. So if you guys would like to see me play some levels for you guys when the game comes out, definitely let me know by smashing that like button on this video. So this is going to be it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.